Alright, hey guys, Fiddle Ferret here, and welcome back to another figure unboxing. Boy, it's been a really long time since we've done a figure unboxing, if I'm honest. But this is a figure that I was really hoping would exist someday, but I really didn't know if it was actually going to. So I'm actually a really big Monster Musume fan. I don't know, I really enjoyed the series. I think the manga is really funny. And so once this, although Horse Girl is best girl, Miia is still really awesome. And so I definitely, when I saw that they were making a Miia figure, I was kind of absolutely like, alright, well, I'm absolutely gonna have to get that if I get the chance. So I'll do like a little close-up here for you on the back of the box. But yeah, so this is like a really interesting figure. It's not technically, I guess, a scaled figure, because I don't think they really have a scale to go by. And so I just think this figure looks really interesting, if I'm honest. And so I can't wait to go ahead and open her up and see what's inside. As you can see, I broke out my 7 C's Monster Musume, or Monster Musume titles in the background, because, you know, that seemed only appropriate. So I bought this figure from Crunchyroll. I bought a lot of figures from Crunchyroll. This was probably the one I was least impressed with as far as packaging goes. They put my figure in a box. It clearly didn't fit in. Like, honestly, they had to like put so much tape on the outside of the box just to try and keep it closed. So I knew the second I opened it that my box was going to be squished. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but the box still got kind of mangled, especially on the top. So that was kind of disappointing. But other than that, you know, it went smooth enough. Obviously my figure's okay, which is the most important thing, but still. So lots of plastic here. I'll see if I can get this off. Alright guys, so obviously here she is, got all the plastic off, and so this figure is so cool. Like, honestly, it's like everything I really hoped it would be. It's such a cool figure, you know? I mean, you obviously have a lot of figures that could be unique or different, but let's be honest, nothing really gets much more out there or different than this figure is. I think they did a really great job of kind of enclosing Miia into like a really kind of compact figure, and they made a really clever way of, you know, making sure she stands really easily. I like figures that don't need stands. She pretty much, there's so much base just with her tail that obviously she doesn't need any of it. So let's do some more close-ups and look at some closer details of the figure. Alrighty, so here's a slightly more close-up view of her face and stuff. Her fingers are super long. I just noticed this as I was like looking at this camera. You can kind of tell with my camera here, because I had like the color volume up on my camera a little bit. But like the back of the hair here, it looks kind of discolored and it looks kind of off. My camera makes it look a little bit better than it is, if I'm honest. But it's like slightly discolored in the back. That's probably supposed to be on purpose, but it looks almost faded. I think just a little bit. Nothing crazy, it's not too bad, obviously, but just a little something I noticed. Her face doesn't have, like, a ton of detail. It's a pretty simple expression, I'd say. Obviously, I don't think it's, like, the biggest part, you know, staple of this figure. Obviously, the coolest part of this figure is probably, like, you know, the scales and stuff, absolutely. And then you can see her bosom, obviously. You know, this might be a dumb statement. I guess looking at the manga, maybe it is. I didn't think she was quite that, like, spread apart. That seems like a really dumb thing to say. But now that I'm looking at the manga, it is actually pretty darn accurate, honestly. And so this is, like, really nice details like this. The skirt, like, moves a little bit up and down. I don't necessarily know why, but it does. I don't think it comes off, to my knowledge. Maybe I'll figure out that it does if I give it a little bit more time. So here's the hair. Nothing crazy detail. Like I said, the skirt actually looks quite nice with the belt and stuff. And the belly is cute. All that detail seems to have been done pretty darn well. And then this is kind of the coolest little detail. They actually do have the underwear up in there, which I think is kind of funny, actually. If you've read the manga or stuff like that, or watched the anime, you've probably seen that. So I thought that was pretty amusing, honestly. And you can kind of see some of the closer detail on the tail. Now, one detail I noticed while I was getting my camera set up is somewhere on here, there's like this bit right here. It looks almost like a seam It's not super noticeable, but I could notice it. Nothing crazy, nothing like to scream and shout about, but it's just there. Little slight imperfection. It kind of seems like, and then the end of her tail, little curly cute, just like that. So that's pretty cute. All right. So overall, honestly, just a really cool figure in my opinion. Obviously, it's very different than probably other figures you might have in your collection. And let's just face it, Miia is like fucking adorable as, oh my god, she's just really cute. It's a cute show. It's obviously a very perverted, hentai-oriented show in some respects, but I still enjoy it. I like all the Monster Girl series, and so I definitely knew I had to get this figure, and I really wanted her. So anyway, guys, thanks a whole bunch for watching. I bought this figure on Crunchyroll. Here's more Miia in the background. Hey, Miia, say hi. That's from 7 Seas if you want to check out more of the series yourself. So anyway, guys, I've been Fatal Ferret, and I'll see you back on the prowl next time.